Hello everybody and welcome back to Academiopolis, where we are currently kind of in a holding pattern to some extent. We need to continue leveling up our Academiopolis Institute, and we don't really have a whole lot of demand. I suppose we could get some commercial in here, but no, we've got plenty of... Why is this light density? Let's go to high density commercial. Okay, let's just switch that over. About like... so, and we'll just fix that. There we go. Problem solved. There's also a little bit of residential that we could put in over here that I'm noticing. Kind of like this. And we may as well. Okay. Something along the lines of that. And then... I was planning on building a total of 3 universities in this city. So we've got the Academiopolis Institute in progress up here, so maybe we should start another one over in this area. We've got a nice little area here that we don't need to take highways into anyway, so what if we were to take this road over... Oh, hello, we've got our Firewatch Tower here. Let's just go ahead and move that over here. Excellent. And then let's take... our road over this way. This is going to be, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. And then this would go over 960 and would go up this way, but that's just the direction that that's going to be. So this road will come down this way a little bit. 2, 3, 4 blocks, and we can make it to 5. Okay. So then this would be the space for the Institute here, and we'd take this all the way over to essentially right here, except I wouldn't want it to curve. I just want to follow this line like so. Just like that. Then we'd have a little extra space over here that would probably be residential, is my guess. But this would be the basic area. So let's go ahead and hop into our districting tool. And let's create a new campus area here. And specifically, I want the campus area to be, I mean, roughly this size. I wish there was a straight line tool to make these campuses. That would be nice. But it'll be about like that. And it needs an administration building. Now, we already have a university. So we need either a trade school or a liberal arts college. And the question is, which do we go for? Well... let's take a look at our faculties here. Police Academy, School of Tourism and Travel. So this works exactly the same way for the trade school, and I'm guessing the Liberal Arts College does too? Yes. Okay. Sounds good. So, with that being the case, then we should probably have this be... I mean, it kind of doesn't matter. We can just kind of choose. I think I'm going to go for the trade school, just because it's the first in the list. So we can then have, we're going to need the core building for it, which is this one, the administration building. And I'm just going to put that right over here, I think. Like that. Okay, so we now have Hillside College over here, which is not exactly Hillside. Let's go ahead and rename this to be like... or maybe Seaside instead of Bayside? Seaside College. Yeah, there we go. And then I was thinking the other one could be up over here in kind of a vertical orientation. That could be good. So we have a lot of space to work with here, and the question is... how do we get as many dormitories as we had over there? I want this to be a different style, whereas this one is kind of free-flowing to some degree. I want this trade school down here to be a lot more organized and less organic feeling. So we've got the study hall here. We've got the book club. And what else do we have? Groundskeeping. We're going to need a groundskeeper. We're going to need some trails, though, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some paths with decorations. And I also, actually, before we do this, I want to get us a line of dormitories. And we can have those be all located in this area. How many dormitories do we have up over here? A fair number. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So around 20-ish. I think we have 19, but I was quick on that count. I may have missed one. I'm pretty sure, but we'll go for 20. And if that's the case, then we need to decide how exactly we want this to work. So I'm going to take this path down to right here, and we're going to take this over to here and link it up like that. Let's take a quick look at our dormitories. Can we fit dorms in here? We can, but only one way, and it's not exactly centered. So I think inside of here we'll have our smaller buildings, like our book clubs and our groundskeeper. Let's hop over here. We can put a groundskeeper right over here, or we could put the groundskeeper over here. And I'm going to do that. I'm also going to unpause the game here. What is our university capacity over here? 0. Administration buildings do not have student capacity? I'm actually a little surprised by that. And then there's the police academy there. The police academy would go, like, here, potentially. Or probably over here, more like. But we do need to have dormitories in here. So let's just go ahead and have one dormitory right here. And then we're just going to flank this, like so. Now we need power and water down over here. That is true. Good point, game. Thank you very much. Let's get some water along here. That's not exactly where I want it to be. Okay, that'll have to do. And then we'll run the water along over here. Up into there. And then just connect in like that for now. And then we'll just run in the water something like this. There's a little bit of a gap there, but that'll be okay, I think. So now we're going to need power down over here. That's going to be a pretty extensive power line, isn't it? I think we'll take it from over here for now. That's a temporary thing. We will remove that power line as soon as we can. Okay. There we go. And now the first thing that we need to get beyond these dormitories, and we might want to have another dormitory in here. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'd have... Can we fit a study hall in there? It would appear that we absolutely cannot. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. With that being the case, I think we... Well, no, I think we put things like book clubs and other small decorations in there. So, like, the book club would go, say, here. Like that. And that has a student capacity of 50, so that's nice. We are going to have a very large deficit of students, and this road is not at all straight, is it? Let's just redo this. That's a little better. Okay, that explains a lot. But let's go ahead and take this power line straight over to here. That'll be fine. We can get some residential up in this area when we need it as well. I'm also thinking about maybe taking out these corners and replacing them with curves. So it would be, well, in this case, it would be just a straight shot. Kind of like, that actually kind of works. I like that better. Yeah, that works. Excellent. Okay, so what do we need now down over here? Well, we definitely need to have ourselves our police academy. We need some study halls and dormitories as well. our university capacity is way higher than our university eligibility. That's going to continue to be the case, but we're going to draw in students from out of the city, is the idea. Okay. Excellent. I'm just marveling at my choice to put the water pollution right next to our university. It's wonderful. Is it not truly amazing? I love it. Everything about it is glorious. So this is going to be the Seaside College over here, and then our Liberal Arts University will be up over in this area, I think. It'll be a while before we're ready to do that, though. We've got ourselves a pretty big demand for workers. And we've got some over-education, which is to be expected, really. We're not going to be having any more regular industry. All future industry is definitely going to need to be offices because, I mean, we're even over-educated for office workers, realistically. We've got some dead people waiting for transport, though. How are we doing as far as our crematoriums go? Okay, that makes sense. We've got currently 141, 210 capacity. Fair enough. We may want to grab ourselves another crematorium. And I kind of want to put it up over on this side, or maybe over here. But at the same time, I kind of don't. Let's just put it in the pollution district. It'll take time for the cars to get up here, but they can get here. Look at our education levels. That is insanity. Okay. And it's going to get way, way higher, too. With 3 colleges, that's going to be just absolutely nuts. So what else do we need over here? We've got ourselves our book club. We need a study hall. We could potentially... I think what we do is we run a path out this direction. We're going to need some decorations over here. That's all well and good, but we don't have them unlocked just yet. So, yeah, I definitely think that what we need to do first is get ourselves our police academy. So let's take a path out over here. And I kind of want to run it out far enough that we can have these dormitories double stacked. So let's go ahead and create one more dormitory. And I want it to be facing this direction and just double stacked like that. And then we can take our path out over this way to not quite there. More like there. Okay. And then we can double stack dormitories in here. And we can build ourselves our police academy right here, would be the idea. Or maybe like up here, going this way. Let's see. If we were to do this, it would technically fit here. Just barely. But it would technically fit. Right there. Excellent. Okay, so we now need to get the path connected up here. It's going to need to connect up at least to over here. But there's the police academy. Good to go. Fantastic. And then we can just continue stacking in dormitories until we have about 20 of them. So we're going to be able to fit how many here? Well, we may need to take out this pathway here. We'll have to check, but we can fit a fair number. Really? Still with the Christmas music. It's, the 29th. Okay, whatever. So let's get ourselves a few more dormitories and see what we actually end up needing down over here. So, down here, we can get ourselves one here. And yeah, we're going to have to remove this path, which is unfortunate. Because I was really hoping to have some going this way. Which is perfectly lined up for right now. Maybe we can compress this a little bit? I feel like we can't. And this is going to be space already occupied if we were to build a path, if we were to rebuild this path. Yeah, by about half a block there. Or, I guess 1 block. Okay. Well, I guess what we could do, theoretically, is we could have it going this way over here, or we could relocate this dormitory to here, and we could have this space be a study hall. Since those are a little bit bigger. Let's see, it would be under here, study hall. Technically, this would work perfectly. So we build a study hall there, we can connect this path back in, and then we can still fit dormitories down over here. That works really well. We're not going to be able to fit another study hall here unless we were to do something with this path. But that's actually absolutely perfect. So how many students do we have in this university so far? 132. Okay. Now see, we're making 675 in tuition fees, and it's costing us 2,632 in expenses, so this is not currently a profitable college, but I believe this one over here might be. No, it's not profitable. Fair enough. The requirement for staying at the current reputation level is not met because we don't have enough students here. Because they're being pulled from the Academiopolis Institute into the Seaside College? That's interesting. That's very interesting. Huh. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on that, for sure. In the meantime, I still want to have all 3 colleges. It might not be a great idea, but we're going to do it nevertheless. However, it is... What facility is this? Oh, our cemetery. Our cemetery is currently full. Okay, we need to empty our cemetery, and let's go ahead and grab ourselves one more crematorium just to help deal with that. Yeah, one more crematorium, and I'm going to put it here. Excellent. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.